If you crave dark romance where desire is restrained, where danger breathes just beneath devotion, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Tonight's story begins with a night job I took for the money, and a donor who never had a pulse. I start working nights at the blood bank because it pays more and asks fewer questions. The building is old, tucked between a closed pharmacy and a boarded-up cafe. Its windows darken to protect what's stored inside. From the outside it looks harmless, necessary, clinical. Inside it feels like something waiting. The supervisor shows me the basics during my first shift: labels, logs, cold storage protocols. She doesn't linger. Night staff rarely do. By 10 p.m., I'm alone with the hum of refrigeration units and the quiet weight of other people's blood. Supposed to be easy. For the first week it is. Then he appears. I notice him on a Tuesday just after midnight, standing at the intake desk like he's always belonged there. He's white, tall, impeccably dressed in black, with skin so pale it seems to absorb the fluorescent light rather than reflect it. His dark hair is neatly combed back, his posture precise. He doesn't breathe. Least not that I can tell. "I'm here to donate," he says, voice low and even. I glance at the clock, then at him. We don't usually take walk-ins this late. His eyes lift to mine. They're a deep, unreadable gray. "You're open." And I was invited. Something in my chest tightens. Name: Sebastian. No last name. I hand him the clipboard, trying to ignore the way my pulse has picked up. He fills out the form quickly. Handwriting elegant and old-fashioned. When he hands it back, our fingers brush. Cold. Not unpleasant. Just wrong. I lead him to the chair, going through the motions. "Any history of fainting? Dizziness? Heart conditions?" "No," he says. I wrap the cuff around his arm and press the stethoscope to his chest out of habit. "Nothing." I frown and adjust it. Still nothing. "That's strange," I murmur. Sebastian watches me closely. "Is something wrong?" "I can't hear your heartbeat." Pause stretches between us. Then he smiles faintly. "I assure you I'm alive enough. I should call a supervisor. I should stop the procedure." Instead, I laugh it off, blaming faulty equipment. I insert the needle. Dark blood flows instantly, rich and thick, filling the bag faster than it should. I monitor him carefully, but he doesn't flinch. He doesn't pale. He doesn't weaken. When it's over, he stands smoothly, no dizziness, no reaction. "Thank you," he says. "I'll see you tomorrow." "You donate every night?" I ask before I can stop myself. "For now," he replies. He leaves without another word. That night I can't sleep. I dream of veins glowing beneath pale skin, of a heartbeat that doesn't exist but still calls to mine. Sebastian returns the next night. And the next. Always after midnight. Always calm. Always watching me like I'm something fragile. I start to notice things. The way the security cameras glitch when he's near. The way the blood he donates is never used, quietly marked and stored separately, as if someone higher up knows better than to circulate it. One night I ask him why he keeps coming back. "Because you're here," he answers simply. My mouth goes dry. That's not a reason. It's the only one that matters. I should be afraid. Instead, I feel seen. On the 8th night, I cut my finger opening a box of sterile needles. It's small, barely a nick. But the moment blood beads on my skin, the room changes. Sebastian is beside me in less than a second, hand closing around my wrist with controlled urgency. "Stop," he says quietly. "I'm fine." "You're bleeding." His eyes darken, something hungry flickering behind them. He releases me abruptly and steps back, jaw tight. "You shouldn't be working tonight," he says. "Why?" I ask, though I already know. He exhales slowly. "Because I'm not here to donate anymore." Before I can ask what he means, the lights flicker. The hum of the refrigerator stutters. Footsteps echo in the hallway. Sebastian's gaze snaps toward the sound. They followed me. Who? Others like me. And they won't be gentle. Fear roots me to the floor. "You need to call the police." He almost smiles. "They won't help you." The door to the lab bursts open. Two figures move inside, too fast, too silent. Their eyes glow faintly in the low light, teeth flashing as they smile. "Sebastian," one of them purrs. "You've been hiding." Sebastian steps in front of me without hesitation. Leave. She doesn't belong to you. She smells delicious. The other replies, gaze sliding over me. You've been selfish. The first one lunges. Sebastian moves like a shadow given purpose. The fight is brutal and quick. Bone against steel, body slamming into walls. I press myself into a corner, hands shaking, watching something ancient unfold. One of them reaches for me. Sebastian tears him away with a snarl that shakes the room. Blood splatters the floor, dark and smoking. The other flees, hissing promises into the night. Silence crashes down. Sebastian turns to me, chest rising and falling even though he doesn't breathe. Are you hurt? He asks. I shake my head numb. What are you? He hesitates, then answers honestly. A vampire. The word lands heavy. You've been donating blood. I whisper. Yes. Why? Because it keeps me from taking it the wrong way, he says. And because your presence makes restraint difficult. I swallow hard. You could have killed me. I could never, he says immediately. Not you. He cleans the blood from his hands with shaking fingers. I tried to stay away. I failed. What happens now? I ask. His gaze softens, something almost painful in it. Now I leave. Before I lose control. No, I say, surprising both of us. You saved me. I endangered you. So did this job, I reply. So does being alive. He steps closer, stopping just short of touching me. If I stay near you, others will come. Then we'll deal with them, I say quietly. You don't understand the cost. Then tell me. He searches my face, centuries of restraint weighing on him. If I choose you, I'll never stop protecting you. I'll never stop wanting you. And I'll never fully let you go. My heart pounds. That sounds like a promise. It's a warning. I step closer anyway. I'm still here. His hand lifts, hesitates, then cups my cheek like something sacred. His touch is cold, grounding. I haven't felt this in a very long time, he admits. You make me remember what it was like to care. Then stay, I whisper. He leans in, resting his forehead against mine. I will never feed from you without consent. I trust you, I say. The words undo him. He kisses me slowly, carefully, like he's afraid I'll break. No fangs. No blood. Just restrained hunger and aching devotion. After that night, everything changes. I quit the blood bank. Sebastian moves me somewhere safer. Somewhere quiet. He still feeds, but never from me. Not yet. He watches the world from the edges and keeps me close enough to protect. Sometimes, late at night, I press my ear to his chest, listening for a heartbeat that isn't there. And every time I realize the truth, the quiet becomes our new normal. Days pass differently after that. Slower. He teaches me how to listen for danger. Not with fear, but with awareness. Which sounds in the city matter. Which silences mean something is wrong. He never leaves me alone at night, though he never crowds me either. He has an instinct for distance that feels practiced, learned through centuries of restraint. Sometimes we talk. He tells me fragments of his past in pieces small enough not to overwhelm me. Centuries measured not in years but in losses. Cities he watched rise and fall. People he loved briefly, painfully, knowing time would always claim them before it ever touched him. You're different, he admits one evening, standing by the window while rain taps against the glass. You look at me like I might stay. I don't see an ending yet, I reply. That answer seems to steady him. There are moments when his hunger surfaces unexpectedly. When my heart races from laughter or fear, or simply standing too close. In those moments he steps away without being asked, grounding himself in the shadows, breathing through something he doesn't need air for. I learn not to chase him when he does that. Trust grows quietly between us. Not through grand gestures but through repetition. Through promises kept. Through the simple fact that he never crosses a line without permission. One night, I ask him what would happen if he ever stopped holding back. His eyes lift to mine, serious. I would lose you, he says. And that is the one thing I won't risk. The truth of that settles deep in my chest. I still dream sometimes of the blood bank. The cold lights, the empty chairs, the way he stood there night after night, choosing restraint when no one would have blamed him for giving in. When I wake, he's always nearby, watching, protecting, waiting,